dear Pisces. This is a love reading for you where the person most on your mind will have their true thoughts and feelings revealed by me, Queen of Cups Tarot. We'll also look into what they would tell you if they had the guts to tell you the truth with my deck, the Brutally Honest Oracle cards. As an extended member to my channel, you can get these readings ahead of time and with no ads. And I'm also doing spiritual growth readings for all the members to my channel every week and personal readings for the full members. Subscribe and then check this out to the join button or follow the link in the description box to learn more. This reading will be for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. And for Pisces, this will be a reading about what the person most on your mind are feeling for you and where their thoughts are at when it comes to you. Can often be a conflict between head and heart, and this will be revealed here together with the most likely action they will take when it comes to you and your relationship. For a cross-watcher, this reading will most likely be about where the Pisces person's thoughts and feelings are at. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. And I usually read for the empath side of the story. Also remember that the other person holds your shadow that you mirror out to the world so you can be able to see it. In the end, you need to use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this general reading for you. And I will use the Light Seers Tarot. Okay. When I open your deck here, I see the Ace of Swords together with Seven of Pentacles. I'm kind of feeling endurance with this, like the person has a plan and is ready to put down a lengthy amount of time on this plan. So I call the Divine with Love and Light. And here we have Justice with the Ace of Swords. Might be that this person wants to give you justice. For some of you, it might be the opposite, like they want to take revenge. But for most people, I feel that they actually feel that you were right, okay? So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. Page of Swords with Justice. This person is learning as they go. It's a person that's very intelligent, quick to learn, quick to realize. It might not always have been this. You might have felt like this person was totally unable to, learn something new or to educate themselves, maybe about how you felt. But I think this person has done an extraordinary journey in learning things and having these eureka moments, epiphanies, and the reason to this is pain. So pain can be a very good teacher sometimes. Okay. I call the 6 elements. And here I have a Queen of Swords with Justice. This feels like you. And it feels like you are rather strict towards this person. And this person understands why. They understand why you are acting strict towards them. Okay. 6 elements. Earth, wind, fire, water, spirit, and ether to join us here today and to give us a clear view reading for my dear Pisces viewers. So I want my dear Pisces to have love in their life and to find themselves in loving relationships. Also want you to have creative success and to be able to walk on your highest path towards your highest destiny. Okay. So I'll just tune in for a few seconds here to you, the person most on your mind, and their true thoughts and feelings towards you. Okay. So this will be the most likely action they will take towards you and your relationship. This is their feelings for you, and this is what's on their mind. And we have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is Libra. We had Justice before, which is also Libra. We had the Queen of Swords, which is Libra. And we might point to a Libra person, but it's also pointing towards kind of a person starting to understand another person's point of view. And then things gets really complicated because you can't just see your own ego point of view, if you are able to see the other person's point of view as well, you might find yourself a little bit stuck between a rock and a hard place. You want what you want, but you also realize why the other person wants what they want. So things gets a little bit more complicated than when we have a very one-track mind. This is on an emotional level, and they realize they are having a fallout with you, and they also realize that they have a lot to learn, a lot of things that they haven't figured out. And here's the soulmate connection which I'm feeling between you two. And with the pain that have happened in their life, they have kind of realized your point of view, or why you are denying yourself, giving yourself to them. And they know they have issues to work on, but they also feel like you are connected. That's what I'm seeing there. And this is the most likely action. Queen of Cups, Magician, Knight of Cups. It seems like they really would want to continue wooing you, and also learning to live up to your expectations. So that's what I'm seeing there. Okay, putting some magic on, charm, maybe to try to convince you of letting them back, or continue with them, or investing in them. So this is what's on their mind. And we have the Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands. They know they did some stupid shit here in the past, and they realize why you put boundaries towards this stupid shit. So they have really been able to see through themselves. So they know what kind of hound dog they might be. Okay, and here we have the Knight of Wands together with Eight of Wands. So they feel like they have really grown, but this is both Sagittarius energy. This is Leo in March, and this is Aquarius energy. So I'm thinking with Sagittarius energy here, the person they are very enthusiastic. But from an outsider's point of view, they might just have gone like a little bit with their development. But from their point of view, they have made like major breakthroughs. And Ace of Wands. So they seem very determined that they want you, and they want to be deserving of you. But it's hard probably to come over this fence here, the block that you have put up. And if I were you, I would probably feel like, yeah, it's a good show, but what does it prove? Nothing. It just proves that the person has a good will. It's the same when, let's say that this person has a problem with drugs or alcohol or some other addiction of some sort, and you have said, no, you are not allowed to live with me here anymore. I kick you out because I can't stand this whatever is happening as a consequence to their addiction. And then they feel a lot of pain, they misses you a lot, and they decide to better their ways and to stop with their addiction. And they seem very enthusiastic, but you don't believe a word they say. So that's what I'm feeling here, because you know how hard it is to keep yourself from not falling off the wagon again and start with addiction, because it has such a pull on a person, and therefore you don't believe they can make it. They are very enthusiastic, but you are not particularly enthusiastic. Okay, so this is on their emotional level, and we had the World card, and here we also have the Star card, showing that this person feels like very, very connected with you. Even if you don't feel connected with them, they feel very connected with you. And Four of Cups, kind of waiting for you, but you have turned your head and trying to live your best life here, and they want you back to their life because they feel that their life would be better if you were in it. And here we have 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. So it seems like they're dreaming about committing to you and like living forever with you, and here they're just waiting for you to come back or to take down your fort here. They hope that you will change your mind and come back to them take up the relationship again from where it were. And here we have the Empress with the Ace of Wands, so it's singularly pointing towards you. It's you that they want. They aren't able to replace you with someone else. So just waiting, hoping. And with the Two of Wands, I'm thinking they want to rush forward and convince you of being this, but here they are on a heart level. They might have more empathy and realize that they need to have patience for the long haul to get you back, that they might not be able to run after you and overwhelm you at this point. So they're also having some restriction to not kind of stalking you or, try to convince you. It seems like they have this long-term goal of you, but they are keeping themselves in chess a little bit. Okay, so this is the most likely action. So we have the Emperor here and the Fool. So it just shows that they really would want you, have you in a relationship again. And it's very enthusiastic here. I think they can't stop dreaming about this. Three of Cups. They feel like when they were with you, it was happy times, and being without you is not particularly happy, but they might have tried to communicate. Maybe you put some kind of blockage there to this communication, and now they are having a little bit headache with trying to accept the fact that they can't get this what they want so enthusiastically. The Fool, Three of Cups, and the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands is kind of the same enthusiasm, but here it's a little bit more heartfelt. This is a little bit more, I want what I want, and this can sometimes be missing a dimension of understanding what the other person wants. But here I think it's a deeper understanding of what you want. So they want something, but they also know that they can't get this without your approval. King of Wands. Here I'm seeing this person is growing, and they might be able to fight whatever addiction they have or bad behavior that they had in the past that made you say no to them. So I'm seeing this person having stamina to go the whole way and actually growing and becoming a partner that's worth the name. Okay. So growing from a Knight to a King of Wands with restricting themselves and realizing another person's needs. Two of Wands, Two of Swords, they can see not only their own needs but also your needs in this situation, and they love you dearly. Okay, they feel like they are the one for you and you are the one for them. So I will take from Brutally Honest Oracles to see what they would tell you, if they could tell you the truth at this point. I want to find someone new. There was a lack of attraction. I still don't know if I ever loved you. I was serious about us. Okay, I think this is what they want to discuss with you, because I feel that you want to find someone new and that you are not attracted towards this person anymore. And now they doubt if you ever loved them. Even if they might have acted less than serious in your relationship in the past, they tell you here that they were serious about you. So now the person seems to have more accusations towards you than what they have towards themselves, because they feel that they have bettered their ways, and now it's you that lacking in investing in this relationship, but they seem to want to wait for you. But the Five of Swords might kind of sum up here what they are thinking about this situation, and that you don't honor their love or your relationship at this point. So they think that you don't love them anymore, and maybe you never loved them and you just want to find someone new. You probably want to find someone new because you don't believe that they can improve their ways. So you think that it's better to find something new and fresh, where there's not a lot of water underneath the bridge with a lot of crap that has happened. So this is what you would say. I think about you every day. How can I ever pay you back? I can't handle one more heartbreak, and we were always meant to be together, and I was trying to be bulletproof. Okay, so you still think about this person, you just don't want to admit to it, probably. How can I ever pay you back? That's a little bit question mark. I need to take a clarification. What has happened there? What is it that you think you need to pay back? Father of Cups, the Hermit, Seven of Pentacles, and Daughter of Cups. Okay, so I think this person might have tried to woo you for a longer period of time, and you have said no to them, and you kind of kept them hanging a little bit. So you might have a little bit bad self, like feeling a little bit guilty, like a tiny bit guilty. Before this all happened, you would probably never have strung a person along like this. You probably feel like every time you need to say no to them is like chopping off their head again and again and again and again, and it's very painful for you to have to deny this person what they want, but you have things that you want, and maybe there is a lack of attraction here as well from your point of view. Maybe there was a trauma bond, and when you healed your trauma, there's no bond, but we also see I can't handle one more heartbreak, and I was trying to be bulletproof. So you don't want this crap anymore. It's just that you don't want the same old, but you also feel like this person, that there's a serious relationship between you, or there's a bond between you two, but you don't want any more of the crap. You can't take it. And basically, I'm also feeling like you're protecting your inner child from getting hurt like this. Why should you traumatize yourself over and over and over again? But you probably feel a little bit guilty if the person is, giving their best, and you don't care about that. Okay, so what the divine wants to say: you deserve love. Express your love. So I think you have learned that you deserve love, and the other person needs to learn to express their love. So everything seems to go on schedule. It's good that you maybe don't take this person back immediately, because it will turn them from a Knight of Wands to a King of Wands. So even if they are a little bit pissed with you and have a lot of negative thinking going on in their head, that you have found someone better and you never loved them anyway, it's still going to lead to them becoming like the King of Wands, so becoming a grown-up person that can take responsibility for themselves and others and act honorably. So it's not a bad thing. So you can let them continue expressing their love. It's a good medicine for this person. Maybe they were acting very egocentric before. Okay, so also advice cards here. Mending. So it seems like your relationship is healing, even if you are you have a bit of distance between you two. It's still this bond between you two, and healing is happening on both sides, is what I'm seeing there. And we have Observer. So this is very important card for you, because this kind of gives you the advice how to handle this situation and to not become codependent to a person that falls back into some kind of addiction. Either it's addiction of being unfaithful, or drinking, or whatever it can be. Or just acting cold. People can have addiction towards acting cold also. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, as this person did before. They were only able to see their own point of view. Now with the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands and Justice, it can also see your point of view, because you have made it very clear, like with the Queen of Swords. They closely identify with their feeling and experience so much that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, considering what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy that you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. And that was kind of for the other person, but here comes this, what's for you. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person say another. I think this has been a common problem in your relationship, where the person said, like the core essence might have been, I don't care about you, and you heard that they do care about you, but they are just, in a bad way right now. So you might have made a lot of excuses for this person. It can be like an echo of unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. It's likely that the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. It's the same if we are in a relationship that's a lopsided, one love one person more than the other. Then when a person says, I really like you and I want us to stay friends, in the eye or ears of the person that's really in love, that means I still have a chance. But from the person that's not in love, it will be, I really like you as a person, I want us to stay friends. But sometimes it's really hard to hear those things. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Trust in yourself and also in the connection that you can come together. Take a higher ground now and cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and the landscape. You will find things much improved sooner than you know. And this is kind of what you have already learned, and that's why you put the 7 of Wands here. But to be able to continue on the nice and narrow here, you need to also continue with your scrutiny and realize when you sometimes hear things that are worse than what's being spoken, or hear things that are you have spread it with rose petals or some pink sprinkle or something to make it sound better because you don't like what was being said. So this scrutiny is very important, but also know that both you and the other person is healing, and you need to learn to deserve love and they need to learn to express love. I think their reason for not being able to express love also lies in them not feeling like they deserve love. But that will come with the territory of becoming a grown-up. Then we know we deserve love. So when they are the King of Wands, they will feel more self-loving as well. So thank you for watching. I hope this helped. I would urge you to watch the reading. What do they want to have happen between you two, to get more information about this situation, or the love readings for July that will show both of your opinions. You can also watch their true thoughts and feelings from the previous month to get a deeper and prolonged understanding of your situation. Okay, so until next time, stay blessed and bye-bye.